Have you ever started a school term feeling like you finally got your life together, and then 3 weeks later you're looking for an assignment you swear you did, your bag is full of papers you don't even recognize, and you've suddenly realized you have 3 tests next week? Yeah, same energy. But here's the thing. Staying organized at school isn't really about having the prettiest planner, the most aesthetic desk, or waking up at 5 a.m. every morning. It's about creating tiny systems that still work when you're tired, busy, distracted, or just not in the mood. So today, we're talking about how to actually stay organized all school year without feeling like you're constantly trying to catch up. And trust me, Glowies, some of these are things I wish more students knew earlier. Number 1, stop keeping your to-do list in your head. Let's start with one of the biggest reasons students feel overwhelmed: trying to remember everything. You remember that you have a biology assignment, then you remember you need to bring something to school, then you remember there's a test on Thursday, then you remember your teacher said something about a project, and suddenly your brain has become a messy little storage room. Stop doing that. You need one place where everything goes. It can be a planner, a notebook, your notes app, Google Calendar, whatever actually works for you. But here's the important part. Don't have your deadlines scattered across 5 different places. If your homework is in your notebook, your test dates are in your phone, and your project deadline is written on some random piece of paper in your bag, you're basically asking yourself to forget something. Pick one main system and make it your command center. Number 2, write assignments the second you get them. And this is something that sounds ridiculously simple, but it can save you so many headaches. The moment your teacher gives you an assignment, write it down. Not later, not when you get home, right then. Because "I'll remember" is one of the biggest lies students tell themselves. You might remember it perfectly in class, then you get home, eat, check your phone for 5 minutes, and suddenly your brain goes, "Homework? What homework?" Don't rely on memory when you can just write it down. Number 3, give yourself a fake deadline. Okay, this one is a game changer. If an assignment is due Friday, don't make Friday your deadline. Make it Wednesday. If a project is due on the 20th, tell yourself it's due on the 18th. Why? Because life happens. Your teacher can give you another assignment. You might have a test. Your laptop might start acting possessed. You might get home exhausted. Or you might simply underestimate how long something will take. Having a 2-day buffer means one bad day doesn't automatically become a crisis. And honestly, that is one of the biggest differences between feeling organized and feeling constantly behind. Organized people don't necessarily have fewer things to do, they just give themselves room for things to go wrong. Have a "things I need to handle" list. This one is for all my overthinkers. You know when you're trying to study but suddenly your brain goes, "Oh, I need to ask my teacher about that assignment. Wait, I need to return that book. Oh, I forgot to reply to that message. I need to buy something for school." And now you're thinking about all of those things instead of studying. Here's what you do. Create a little list called "Things I Need to Handle." Every random task that pops into your head goes there. You don't have to deal with it immediately. You just need to get it out of your head, because your brain is supposed to help you think, not act like your personal reminder app 24/7. Stop organizing things you don't actually have a problem with. Okay, Glowies, this one might sound strange, but I really want you to hear me. You don't need to organize everything. You need to organize things that keep causing problems. If you never lose your pens, you don't need a 20-minute pen organization system. But if you're constantly losing worksheets, that's what you need to fix. If you're always forgetting deadlines, fix your deadline system. If your school bag becomes a disaster every Thursday, that's the problem you need to solve. Organization isn't supposed to make your life look aesthetic. It's supposed to make your life easier. So pay attention to the things that repeatedly stress you out and build a system around those. Number 6, have a weekly reset. Now, this is the habit that keeps all the other habits from falling apart. Once a week, give yourself a reset. It doesn't need to take an hour. Even 15 to 20 minutes can make a difference. Empty your school bag. Throw away old rubbish. Put loose papers where they belong. Check your upcoming assignments. Look at next week's tests. See if there's anything you need to prepare for. And then ask yourself, what could make next week easier for me? That's it. You're not trying to completely reorganize your entire life every Sunday. You're just preventing little messes from becoming big ones. Number 7, don't let papers become a mystery. If your school still gives you physical papers, please don't just throw them into your bag, because 2 weeks later, you'll find a crumpled piece of paper at the bottom of your backpack and you'll be staring at it like, who are you? The moment you receive a paper, decide what it is. Do you need to keep it? Do you need to show your parent? Do you need to sign it? Do you need to take a picture of it? Or is it literally just rubbish? Make the decision immediately. That one tiny habit can stop your bag from becoming a paper graveyard. Number 8, keep your digital files as organized as your notebooks. Now, let's talk about something students forget, your digital mess. Because you can have the cleanest notebook in school and still have 347 screenshots, random downloads, unnamed documents, and files called Document 1, Document 1 Final, Document 1 Final, Final. Please, create folders for your subjects, name your files properly, and when you finish a project, put it somewhere you'll actually find it again. Because organization isn't just about finding things today, it's about being able to find them 3 months from now when you suddenly need them. Number 9, use the one-touch rule. Here's another little trick. When something comes into your hands, try not to keep moving it around without deciding what you're going to do with it. You get a worksheet? Put it where worksheets go. You get a permission slip? Put it somewhere you know you'll see it. You finish an assignment? Submit it, file it, or remove it from your active list. Don't keep touching the same thing 10 times, because that's how clutter builds up, physically and mentally. Number 10, make tomorrow easier before you go to bed. And this might be my favorite habit of all. Before you go to bed, take 5 minutes to make tomorrow easier. Check your timetable. Check what assignments you need to submit. Put anything important in your bag. Choose what you're wearing. Charge your devices. And check whether there's anything unusual happening tomorrow. You don't need to spend an hour preparing. 5 minutes is enough, because waking up and having everything already decided feels completely different from waking up and immediately having 10 decisions thrown at you. And Glowies, if you take anything away from this video, let it be this. Being organized doesn't mean your life has to be perfect. You're still going to forget things sometimes. You're still going to have days where your room is messy. You're still going to have that 1 week where 5 assignments somehow appear at the same time. That's normal. The goal isn't to never get overwhelmed. The goal is to have systems that help you recover when you do. And that's what I want Glowvelle to be about. Not perfection, not pretending that you have your entire life figured out at 15, 16, 17, 18, but becoming a little smarter, a little more confident, a little more organized, and a little closer to the version of yourself you're proud of. So if you're new here, hi. Welcome to Glowvelle. This is a space for people who want to grow, not just on the outside, but in the way they think, study, take care of themselves, and show up for their own lives. And if that's the kind of person you want to become too, you are officially one of the Glowies now. So subscribe, come back for the next video, and don't forget to tell me in the comments, which organization habit are you actually going to try this school year? And if you have a little organization trick that has genuinely saved you during school, share it down below, because another Glowie might need to hear it. Take care of yourself, give yourself grace, and remember that you don't have to have everything figured out at once. We're all just learning, growing, and becoming better versions of ourselves one day at a time.
And until the next video, keep taking care of yourself, keep believing in yourself, keep becoming the girl you're proud to be. And as always, stay glowing, Glowies!